This is a private dock.
We're just leaving, ma'am.
You cannot be doing this here. It is illegal.
I'm just holding the paperwork, ma'am.
Officer, I want this man cited immediately. I have every right to be here. This is a private dock. Officers, arrest this man.
Kids laughed as they ran toward the water, while adults prepared the barbecue. It felt like another peaceful weekend at the lake we had enjoyed for years. The grill was already sizzling, and everyone settled into a relaxing afternoon. No one expected that the day would soon take a dramatic turn. Instead of answering, she pulled out her phone and announced she was calling the police. My guest looked uncomfortable, but I remained completely calm. Within minutes, 2 police officers arrived and approached the dock. They greeted everyone professionally before asking what had happened. Karen confidently told the officers that my guests had invaded HOA property. She demanded everyone be removed immediately. One officer politely asked if I had any documents proving ownership. I smiled and reached the folder I always kept nearby. As I handed the officers the official land deed, the atmosphere changed instantly. Karen's confident smile slowly disappeared as they began reading every page. The officers carefully reviewed every page of the deed. Their serious expressions quickly turned into looks of surprise as the property boundaries became unmistakably clear. The attached survey map showed the entire shoreline and every access point. There was no question about who legally owned the lake and the dock. After confirming the documents, the senior officer thanked me for my patience. He made it clear that my guests had every right to enjoy the property. Karen refused to accept the explanation and insisted the officers were making a mistake. They calmly reminded her that official property records speak for themselves. The officers explained that an HOA cannot claim land it does not own. They encouraged everyone to remain respectful as the misunderstanding was resolved. For the first time that afternoon, Karen had no response. The confidence she arrived with slowly faded into complete silence. The officers apologized for the interruption and wished everyone a safe afternoon. Relief spread across the dock as families returned to their activities. Without another word, Karen turned and walked back toward the neighborhood. The crowd watched quietly as the unexpected confrontation came to an end. I carefully stored the documents where they belonged. It was a simple reminder that keeping important records organized can prevent confusion when questions arise. The music started again, the grill stayed busy, and laughter returned to the dock. What began as a stressful afternoon ended with everyone enjoying the lake exactly as planned. Word spread through the neighborhood faster than anyone expected. By evening, nearly everyone had heard what had really happened at the lake. Several neighbors stopped by to apologize for the misunderstanding. They thanked me for staying calm and handling the situation with patience. Many people were surprised to learn that the lake had been privately owned by my family for generations. Most had simply assumed it belonged to the HOA. Karen quietly reflected on what had happened. Sometimes assumptions can create problems that simple facts could have prevented. A few weeks later, the lake was filled with laughter once again. Good conversations and shared meals helped rebuild trust throughout the neighborhood. The lake became a place where everyone could enjoy the outdoors respectfully. It reminded us that communities grow stronger through cooperation, not conflict. Before ending the day, I stored the deeds safely away. Keeping important records organized had proven to be one of the smartest habits I ever developed. The next morning was peaceful again. Watching the sunrise over the water reminded me that staying calm often leads to the best outcome. Life quickly returned to normal, and the lake continued to bring people together. In the end, respect and accurate information solved what anger never could. That unforgettable weekend became a story my friends still talk about today. Sometimes the strongest response isn't raising your voice. It's simply knowing the facts and letting them speak for themselves. If you enjoyed this HOA story, please like and subscribe for more unbelievable HOA stories inspired by real neighborhood conflicts. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Where are you watching from? Globe showing Americas. See you in the next story.